Estoy grabando. Don't ask me how many olive oil cakes I made. This is so good. This is like my fourth one. Gaby, don't talk in your mouth. Guys, make sure to watch the whole video because at the end I have a big surprise for you. Watch it. Hi guys, I'm GABYMELIAN and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a citrus olive oil cake. I want to thank my friends from California Olive Ranch. I love this company. I know them for many years. It's my favorite olive oil. You guys know I'm big on olive oil. I drink olive oil. It's amazing. This cake particularly, it's very fun. It's really close to my heart. I love it. It takes citrus. In this case, I'm going to be using oranges and tangerines. It only takes a few ingredients. It's a very straightforward recipe. It's shelf stable, so you can actually wrap this plate up and keep it in your counter and have it for like a few days. Super simple recipe and it comes out delicious. You know, I have friends already outside waiting for me to give them a piece of cake. So let's go ahead and do it. Hi guys, welcome back. Today I have a super special recipe. It's a citrus olive oil cake. You can use any citrus that you have available. Right now there are really amazing blood oranges around, but I also have some tangerines. You can substitute all of these with like grapefruit or lemon or limes. The sky is the limit. The interesting thing about this cake is that it's made with olive oil. The difference when you use olive oil between butter or olive oil, it's that because olive oil is melted at room temperature, you can have this cake sitting on your counter much longer. I love it personally. I had made this cake several times and it's a recipe that I developed learning from here and there from other recipes, but I feel like I nailed it. I hope you like it. Let's start baking. Yay! For a citrus olive oil cake, you're gonna need olive oil, regular all-purpose flour, cornstarch, sugar, citrus zest. In this case, I'm using tangerine and orange, but you can use any other citrus you like, baking powder, baking soda, juice of said citrus, a little bit of polenta, vanilla extract, and some orange liquor or, you know, can put vermouth, any other booze you want. Last but not least, eggs. Creo que los dije todos. Ah, y olive oil. Ah, okay, yay. 1 tablespoon of zest. Make sure you wash your citrus fruit before you do this, so wash it, dry it. The action of the citrus is like one and back. So if you can get that, that would be ideal. And you can use any citrus that you want, that you have available. Whee! This video is not sponsored by oranges. Olive oil, olive oil, olive oil. You got a 1 tablespoon of citrus. And now the juice. So you need 3 tablespoons of juice. I put orange and tangerine. That's it. Liquid is done. We're gonna be using a stand mixer, but if you're using a hand mixer, that's completely fine. It takes the first part about 3 to 4 minutes. In a separate bowl, we're going to mix our dry ingredients. That is flour, 1 3/4 cups of flour. I'm adding my baking powder and my baking soda. We need half a teaspoon of salt. I'm adding polenta. If you don't have polenta, you can use cornmeal. Make sure it's not super coarse. This is like medium coarse. I love polenta. It's going to give it a crunchiness. Like you'll tell me all about it later. I'm adding my polenta, and last but not least, I'm adding the cornstarch. Cornstarch is gonna give it a lot more air. Instead of sifting the flour, you can always whisk it. So with a whisk, we are gonna mix all the dry ingredients until we don't see any lumps and, you know, until you get tired of doing this. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Enjoy the process. When you enjoy the process, I believe, you know, the end result, you taste it and you enjoy it much better. There you go. All whisk, set aside. Now we're gonna put together the liquid ingredients. The citrus juice. I have orange liquor. This is Cointreau actually. And vanilla extract. There you go. You have your liquids already mixed. You are also going to need 1 1/4 cups of olive oil. This is what I like about this box. It's lightweight, it's 2 liters. It stays there, you can carry it. I keep it in my pantry or in the counter. It has a little nice spout so you can press, and then when you stop pressing, it seals back. It's like instead of closing the bottle. So I love it. Before you start, preheat your oven at 400 degrees. Rompemos los huevos. Uno. Ay, ¿por qué no le tengo miedo a romper los huevos? There. 3. Make sure you compost. Make sure you clean. Make sure you wash your hands. So you want to put the citrus zest. Say that 10 times. Citrus zest. Citrus zest.
Citrus zest.
Hard for me. The 1 cup of sugar. Whee! We're gonna whisk this in high speed for at least 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. After 3-4 minutes, it should resemble like nice, soft ribbons like that. So we are ready to add olive oil. We're going to incorporate these very slowly in a stream. Smells so good. For the next step, you have your dry ingredients and your liquids. You're gonna do this in intervals. That means you are going to do this in 3 steps and the liquid in 2. So it's gonna go dry, wet, and you finish with dry. And remember to lower the speed of your hand mixer or stand-up mixer because you don't wanna end up with flour all over the place. I'm adding 1/3 of the dry ingredients first. Slow, no high. Every time I add dry to the mix, I like to scrape the bowl so you get all the flour in there. So I'm gonna lift and scrape, scrape, scrape. Back on slow. And now we put the first part of the liquid, so it will be half of this. Oh, it smells delicious. I wish you could smell it. One more part of the dry. I'm gonna stop. Again, I'm gonna scrape. I smell the olive oil, the citrus. I can't wait for this to be done and enjoy it with a cup of tea, with a glass of wine. Mix a little more before the wet. The last part of the liquid. And now the last bit of flour. Alright, this baby is done. You finish folding with your spatula until all is well incorporated. There. And now we're ready to put it on our prepare mold. Alright, for this recipe, you need to use a spring form or a cake pan. I have tried with both. This is a cake pan. So, in order to make a circle of parchment paper, the best way, I used to do it eyeballing it, but to be more precise, you basically wanna find what's the center of your pan. I'm using this pan just as an example. Oh, and Pucho just showed up. Figure out where the middle is, where the center is, and then I use my fingers, kind of like my nail, kind of mark it down. You see, a little bit, and then I'm using scissors. I just cut all the way around. You might need to adjust the size a little. For your cat, you can give it to your cat. Let's give it to my cat. Pucho. Pucho. No. See? It fits. If it's like extra, a little tiny bit, don't worry about it. Don't go crazy. You better have extra than less. Alright guys, you have to prepare your pan for your citrus olive oil cake. You're gonna need a little extra olive oil. probably like about 1 tablespoon, but I eyeball it. I also love to have olive oil in my hands. I do it all the time. Make sure you cover the whole pan on the sides too. Now you're gonna insert your parchment circle. The olive oil is gonna be like a sort of like a glue. There you go. You have it in the bottom. Yay! You're gonna add 1 more tablespoon on top of the paper. There you go. And go add it again. Yes! Ever since I was little, I like to grease pans. So I'm gonna get 2 tablespoons of sugar. Again, I use raw sugar, but you can use white sugar. I think this is much better because it gives a beautiful golden color. And then you wanna shake the pan to get all that sugar. All in there. Let's go. Pour in the cake batter in the pan. I'm gonna sprinkle a little more sugar on top. This is gonna create a wonderful crust. All right, ready to go into the oven, 40 to 50 minutes. My oven is at 400, but as soon as I put the cake in the oven, I'm gonna lower it to 350. There you go. Bye-bye cake. The cake is done when you insert a cake tester in the center. If it comes out clean. It's pretty clean to me. I love it. All right, guys, the citrus cake is ready. Look at this. Beautiful. I think using olive oil as your fat when you're baking, it's great. Not only it gives you a better, great flavor, it's so fruity and fresh and grassy. It gives an amazing flavor. You also get all the goodness from the olive oil, and I think that's a win-win. I hope you like it. I hope you make this delicious citrus olive oil cake. It's super easy, a straightforward recipe. I also want to thank my friends from California Olive Ranch for sending me this amazing olive oil. I love it so much, and I can't wait for you guys to try it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget, keep cooking, be happy. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. So here it is, drum roll. The big surprise! I partnered up with my friends at California Olive Ranch, and we're doing an amazing giveaway. What do you get? 1 whole year of free olive oil delivered to your house, plus an online cooking class with me. So what's not to like, right? So in order to participate, you gotta click the link below, follow the instructions, and that's it. And I'm wishing you all good luck. Terminamos! It's a wrap! No, it's a cake, not a wrap, Gaby.